The team that stands for New Mexico. You're watching KOB4 News at 6:30.
And we begin at 6:30 with bullets flying between police and an armed suspect, both injured in this shootout more than a week ago. Today, we're getting an update.
Tonight, APD walks us through the investigation and shows us new video helping piece together what really happened there.
And it all happened within minutes of the infamous Adam Food Market on Central back on December 30th.
Let's get to Monica Logroño.
Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist now. Eddie, a bitter cold this morning, man.
Yeah, it was really, really rough out there.
Should President Trump be immune from prosecution because he was president? That's the question surrounding the allegations he led the efforts to try and overturn the 2020 election and incited the January 6th Capitol riot.
So 3 judges are considering that today in a Washington, D.C. courtroom with the former president himself appearing there. Alice Barr has the latest.
Meanwhile, Secretary of State Antony Blinken talked with Israeli leaders today about Gaza's post-war future. The State Department says Blinken has been pushing the Israelis to do a better job of getting humanitarian goods like food and medicine flowing into the Gaza Strip. The Israelis say they are preparing for a new phase of the war. The U.S. hopes it will involve fewer ground troops and fewer airstrips. It draws people from around the country, hoping to get closer to something out of this world. Well, the attractions in Roswell bring a lot of dollars to Main Street.
Every single year, but there's one gift shop that won't be there to greet tourists anymore. Alika Medina tells us why a local favorite is closing its doors for good.
Why would somebody flee?
No breakfast burritos at Duran's today after an accidental shooting. The staff's getting the day off. So what the owner says is the most disappointing part about this whole thing. And Eddie, you're saying like this is dangerous cold we're talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing this storm coming for a little more than a week now.
The interstate near Raton, that was closed off much of the day because of the blizzard-like conditions that they're seeing up there.
Yeah, and of course we have Feliz Romero. She's been in northern New Mexico today. Feliz, how are things looking up there in the state capital?
Felice, get warm. Good job. Thank you. As students head back to school, there are the most vulnerable who need help staying warm this winter season. That's why Albuquerque Public Schools wants to remind folks about its clothing bank. They're always looking for socks, shoes, and of course coats to be donated. We're going to have more details on who to contact on our website, KOB.com.
Because the staff is getting a break a day after literally dodging a bullet.
Duran's owner says it appears a man accidentally dropped his concealed gun. It went off and put someone in the hospital. Now police want your help in identifying this guy.
Oh, it's cold as hell.
As cold as it is, William Black says the staff at Duran's always have a warm welcome.
They're always the nicest people in the world.
Unexpectedly, the restaurant is closed on Monday.
I'm surprised they're not open now, because they're a real go-get-'em type people.
The staff is catching their collective breath after literally dodging a bullet on Sunday.
My staff called me immediately. They did all the right things.
We talked to Mona Gaddis, the owner of Duran's, about what happened Sunday.
The weapon was concealed. Nobody knew this person had this gun.
Police are looking for this man. As he puts his phone in his pocket, people can be seen jumping. A man wearing a hat behind him reaches for the back of his head before falling out of his chair. A woman grabs a child from a high chair right next to him, and during the commotion, the man in a black hat and black hoodie reaches down. Police say he's picking up an object. Gaddis says they believe he's picking up a gun he accidentally dropped.
That customer did go to the hospital.
But the guy police think has the gun just leaves. Wearing an A-holes live forever sweatshirt, he walks outside and drives away in this pickup truck.
It was his weapon that discharged and he left. I think that's very disappointing. Carrying a gun involves responsibility, and responsibility is sticking around and making sure that everybody is safe and okay.
I was in shock.
Some are surprised. A friendly place known for taking care of people is the latest to have a brush with firearm incompetence.
This is pretty safe around this area.
All right, take a good look. Police want your help identifying this man. They say he's heavy set, about 6 feet tall. If you have any idea who this guy is, you can leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers. We got the number up on your screen. Now, a police report shows the victim appeared to be shot in the back of the head. We asked, but police say they don't have an update on his condition tonight. So we've been asking the question for years. Are violent crimes in downtown Albuquerque holding back any growth there? Well, this time some leaders are saying not anymore, and some business owners are backing it up.
Yeah, storefront by storefront, 2024 could bring big changes to downtown. Julie Frendak checked in with a business just weeks away from adding to the downtown footprint. Stuff there, Julie, thanks.
Today, the state's Supreme Court heard arguments over the governor's controversial public health order on gun violence.
And while justices didn't make a decision, there was a lot of debate surrounding the order since it went into effect back in September. Today, groups opposing the governor's move argued she's using the public health order improperly, claiming gun violence and drug abuse are matters of public safety, not public health.
However, both the justices and the governor's legal team are saying the governor can issue these orders if there is a dangerous condition impacting the public health. The governor's attorney says Michelle Lujan Grisham is not the only one who has deemed gun violence and drug use an emergency. And our state's top attorney was there. He had a pretty big announcement.
Now, it's nothing tangible. I mean, you can't pick it up or hold it, but it does ask the question, what's in a name? Tamara Lopez joins us from Santa Fe.
We got Chief Meteorologist Eddie Garcia here tracking the next storm. More snow on the way here, Eddie.
That's right. From the KOB Department of Weather. This is what I'm expecting to see move across the state. Oh, come on, I had to.
Mental health is an issue in every community, big and small.
So we recently told you about the spiking numbers connected to mental health concerns in San Juan County and the call for more resources. Now, our Jacqueline Aragon explains how the county is tackling it all. 60 years ago today, the U.S. Surgeon General released the first report on the dangers of smoking and tobacco.
It was a major turning point and led to 2 federal laws requiring health warnings on cigarette packs. 6 decades later, are those warnings getting through to New Mexicans? Gabe Salazar spoke with state health leaders to find out.